Hi children, good morning all of you. Again I am in front of you with a new topic. Today's our topic is about moon. Before starting our new topic, can I ask some questions? All of you read whatever the previous portion I took? And you did all the homework also? No, I think some children still didn't do it, okay? Then which is a concept or topic we discussed in the previous class, last portion? It is about Earth, okay? So tell me, what do you know about our Earth? Earth is known as a blue planet, okay? Because 3/4 of the Earth covered with the water. That is why Earth is known as blue planet, and Earth is the 5th largest planet and 3rd nearest planet to the Sun. And our Earth is known as a unique planet. Why our Earth is known as a unique planet? Because the distance of the Earth from the Sun that is suitable for maintaining life. And Earth have life supporting gas such as air. Earth have water. Earth have variety of species. Because of all these reasons, our Earth is known as a unique planet. Okay children, I think all of you know. Now we will discuss, children. There are two motions of the Earth, rotation and revolution. What is rotation? Earth moves its own axis is known as rotation. Okay, Earth will take 24 hours or 1 day for completing one rotation. Clear? And while rotating time, Earth will move around the Sun. That is known as revolution. Earth will take 1 year for completing one revolution. Okay, here? So I think you got an idea about rotation and revolution. Okay, now don't worry children. Next one chapter is there that is fully about rotation and revolution. That time we can discuss more about rotation and revolution. Okay, now we will go to another fact about our Earth. Do you know children, our Earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air that is known as atmosphere. Okay, our Earth is surrounded by a huge layer of air that is known as atmosphere. If atmosphere is not there, what will happen? No problem. Yes, Sun is giving heat and light to us. Okay, that time some harmful rays also coming from the Sun, like ultraviolet rays. If ultraviolet rays will reach in the Earth, means what will happen? It will lead to skin cancer. But children, in the atmosphere have a layer called ozone layer. Because of this ozone layer, this harmful rays not reaching in the Earth. Clear children? So atmosphere is very important. Clear? So that concept I didn't mention in the last class children. Now we can go to our today's topic. It is about moon. What do you know about moon? Moon is the natural satellite of the Earth. Okay, moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. Okay children, then you have a confusion, what is satellite? What is a satellite? A satellite is a celestial body that revolves around the planet. Okay, a satellite is a celestial body that will revolve around the planet. Okay, so moon is the natural satellite of the Earth. Moon will revolve around the Earth. Understood? So I think you got an idea about a satellite. Okay, you know children how many planets are there? We discussed in the last class. 8 planets. Okay, many planets have many moons or many satellites. Clear? Now we will discuss how many moons or satellites are there for the different planet. For example, Saturn has 62 moons. Saturn has 62 moons. Jupiter has 67 moons. Uranus has 27 moons. Neptune has 14 moons. And Mars has 2 moons. Okay, these are the number of moons in each planet. Okay, so which planet have more moon? Jupiter. Jupiter has 67 moons. Clear children? So this is about our This is about our moon and satellite. Okay children, do you know moon is the only celestial body where human beings successfully reached? You heard it? Yes, okay. On 20th July 1969, commander called Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong was the first person who stepped on the moon. Okay? Clear? Then children, you know moon, that our moon is only 1/4 of our earth and its gravity is less than earth gravity. Moon's gravity is less than earth gravity. Clear? It is less than 83.3%. Exactly, it is less than 83.3%. Okay, that is why we are feeling less weight on the moon. Okay, I think you got an idea about the moon. Now, already I told no children, Earth have two motions, rotation and revolution. In the same way, moon also has two motion, rotation and revolution. Now, we will discuss how about the rotation and revolution in moon. Okay. Okay children, moon will move its own axis, that is known as rotation. Okay, rotation in moon. Moon move its own axis, that is known as rotation. Rotation of moon. Okay, at the same time, rotating time, it move around the earth. Okay, that is known as revolution. Clear? Okay children, for completing one rotation, moon will take 27 days and 8 hours. Okay, for completing one rotation, moon will take 27 days and 8 hours. Okay, and same time moon is taking for completing one revolution also. Got children? For completing one rotation and revolution, moon will take 27 days and 8 hours. That is why only one portion of the moon is visible from the earth. Okay, in your textbook you have one question, why only one portion of the moon is visible from the earth? Now got the answer, no children? Because moon take 27 days and 8 hours for completing one revolution and rotation and revolution. That is why only one portion of the moon is visible from the earth. Clear? Okay children, there are many craters in the moon. Many craters are there in the moon. Okay, these scientists are telling that these craters are formed because of the collision between asteroids and comets. Due to the collision between asteroids and comets, many craters formed on the moon. Okay, among these, one largest crater is there, that is known as Aitken Basin. Aitken Basin. Aitken Basin is the largest crater. It is on the south pole of the moon. Actually children, it is one of the largest crater in the solar system. Okay, then you look children, this is the picture. This is the picture of, okay, in this picture you can see, no children, some portion cavity. In the top area you can see one cavity, that is crater. I think you got an idea about the craters of moon. Clear children? Now we can go to our next topic. Our next topic is about phases of moon. Okay? Okay children, shining portion of the moon we can see in different shapes. Shining portion of the moon we can see in different shapes. Okay, that is known as phases of moon. Is the base, on the basis of appearance, we can tell 4 phases of the moon. Okay, how many phases are there children? 4 phases as on the basis of appearance. Okay, first one, waxing phase. Okay. Second, waning phase. Okay. Third one, new moon. New moon. Fourth one, full moon. Okay, these are the phases of moon. Waxing phase, waning phase, new moon, full moon. Okay, children, what is waxing phase? During this phase, children, moon grow its size. Okay, moon grow means it will grow its shape. That is known as waxing phase. Clear, children? Through a picture, then you can understand it very easily. Waxing phase means, children, it is from new moon to full moon. Okay, from new moon to full moon, moon grow its size. Okay, this is new moon, children. New moon day, we can't see the moon. Okay, we can't see the moon. Okay, after that, moon start growing. Okay. You can see, children, already I told no, this is new moon. New moon day, we can't see the moon. From new moon, you can see, children, moon is growing its shape and it became full moon. Okay, this shape, moon shape is growing. That is known as waxing phase. Clear? Okay, children. Now, what is waning phase? Waning means, children, means moon shrink its size, shrinking of the moon, or moon becomes small in size. That is known as waning. Waning phase means, children, from full moon to new moon. From full moon to new moon, you can see a moon become smaller in size. That is known as waning phase. Okay, this is full moon. From full moon, we can see it is changing. It becomes smaller. Again becomes smaller in size, and last day we can see the moon. That is known as waning phase. Okay, so waxing phase means moon grow its size. That is known as waxing phase. Waning phase means moon becomes smaller in size, or moon shrinks its size. That is known as waning phase. I think, children, you got an idea about these two phases. Next, that is next about it is new moon and full moon. Okay, children, on new moon day we can't see the moon because, children, that day moon lies in between sun and earth. Okay, so lighting or shining portion of the moon we can't see. Okay, so that day no moon. We can't see moon. So that day is called Amavasya. We can't see moon, children. Okay, so that day is called Amavasya. But full moon day, we can see full face of the moon. Full moon we can see. That day is known as Purnima or Paurnami. Okay, so these are the 4 phases of moon. I think, children, you got an idea about 4 phases of moon. Okay, waxing phase, waning phase, then full moon and new moon. Okay, I think you get bored while hearing many concepts. Can I tell a story for you? Okay, listen me. Sun and moon both were friends. Every day they are meeting. Okay, one day they met. That time moon became very sad. Why moon became sad? Because moon is thinking the sun is very bright. I don't have any brightness. Then moon started thinking, why this sun is this much bright and I don't have any brightness? Then he realized that sun has some shining particles in his body. That is why sun is this much bright. Okay, one thing I will do. Tomorrow I will ask some shining particles from the sun. Next morning, when they met, moon asked to sun, will you please give me some shining particles? Sun became angry and he told, I won't give my shining particles to anyone. Hearing this, moon became sad. Anyway, he didn't tell anything, but he decided one thing in his mind. Today, when sun will sleep, I will go and I will steal some shining particles from sun's body. And during the night, sun started sleeping. Moon just went and stealed some shining particles from sun. Next morning, when sun wake up, he realized that some shining particles missing from my body. And sun know it was done by moon. Sun became very angry and sun started searching. Okay, sun searched moon. Throughout the day, sun searched the moon. But what happened to moon? Moon know sun will search him. So moon hided his face. Okay, and evening, after that daytime over and evening, moon want to know. Now also sun is searching me. Then he just raised his face and looked. That time he didn't see the sun. Then he understood that evening time sun won't search him. Next day came. Morning time he hid it. Okay, and evening time he raised his face. That only naturally occurring, no children? Morning time we can see the moon? No, only evening time we can see the moon. Just an imaginary story only, okay? For your enjoyment I told. I think you like my story. Okay, can we go to our next topic? Our next topic is about other members of solar system. Okay? Other members of solar system. Okay, how many members are there in our solar system? Tell me. We studied, no? Sun, moon, 8 planets, then asteroids, meteoroids, comets. Okay, then we studied about sun, moon, 8 planets. Studied, no children? Now can we discuss the next other members? Okay, first one, asteroid. What is asteroid? Asteroids are irregular shaped rocks. Okay, asteroids are irregular shaped rocks that found in between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, mainly found in between the planet Mars and Jupiter. That is known as asteroids. Clear, children? Okay, then you know, children, do you know these asteroids are formed many million years before, 4,600 million years before. Our scientists are telling that these asteroids are formed 4,600 million years before. An early planet was broken. As a result of this broken, these irregular shaped rocks formed. That is known as asteroid. Clear? You can look this picture of asteroid, children, then you can understand it very easily. See this picture? Okay? Now can we go to our next topic? Our other next member of our solar system is next member is meteorites. You know, children, actually these meteorites also some space particle. Okay, it is broken from asteroids. Meteoroids also some space particles that is broken from asteroids. Clear? Okay, children, these meteoroids also known as shooting star. It is also known as shooting star. Actually, children, these meteoroids do not completely burn. But when it is falling on the earth, due to the friction with the air, it will burn. Okay, so meteoroids, they also some space particles that is broken from asteroids. Okay, look this picture, then you can understand about meteoroids. Okay, also look like rocks, no children? It is broken from asteroids. Okay, now our next member of solar system is comets. What is a comet? Comets are frozen lumps of dust, rock or gases. Okay, it will look like a dirty snowball or a icy mud ball. Okay, and during the near the sun, it will be more brightest near the sun. And we can see comets during the time of sunrise and sunset. Okay. It will look like a icy mud ball, like a mud ball formed with the ice. That is known as comets. Okay, children, you got an idea about three other members of solar system? Okay, this is the picture of comet. You can look, children. I think you got an idea about these three members. Now we will discuss one more small topic is there, okay, in our textbook. That is Kuiper belt. Kuiper belt. Okay, children, Kuiper belt is the final frontier of our solar system. Final frontier or final border of our solar system is known as Kuiper belt. That children, your home, there will be a boundary, near that neighboring home and your home will be a boundary. Okay, our state, how border, sharing border with the other state. In the same way, children, our solar system also have a final border or final frontier. That is known as Kuiper belt. Okay, it is discovered in 1992. Discovered in 1992. Actually, children, it is a disc-shaped region. It is a disc-shaped region with icy bodies. Disc-shaped region with icy bodies. And children, one more thing is there. It is beyond Neptune. Beyond Neptune, which is the 8th planet. Children, our solar system we studied, no? 1, 2, 6. Okay, which is the last planet? Neptune. Okay, so children, Kuiper belt is beyond Neptune. Beyond Neptune, it is like a icy bodies. We can see a disc-shaped region like with icy bodies. That is known as Kuiper belt. Okay, I will show you the picture, children. This is the picture of Kuiper belt. Okay, in that you can see in a circle form. You can see, children, dot like a circle, look like ice. That is known as Kuiper belt. Okay, in your textbook you have one question. What is the difference between Kuiper belt and asteroid belt? Now you got Kuiper belt and asteroid belt. Okay, asteroid belt already I told, children. In between, asteroids we discussed, children. I forgot to tell that asteroids, where we can see asteroids in between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, in between Mars and Jupiter, we can see a belt formed with this irregular shaped rocks. That is known as asteroid belt. So, children, where we can found asteroid belt? In between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, I think you got an idea about this chapter. Okay, now we can go for our home assignment. Take page number 121. Page number 121. Some exercise questions are there, children. Easy answers I won't tell. tough answers only I will tell. While I am reading time itself, write the answers. Tough answers I will tell. Okay. Our solar system belongs to a galaxy called dash. Write yourself. Between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter lies dash. I think that also you know. Write it. Ceres, Eris, Pluto, Makemake and Haumea are example of dash in our solar system. Dwarf planet in our solar system. Okay, write it. The fifth largest planet of the solar system is dash. I won't tell. Right. Next, the period during which the moon grows is called. Write yourself. Okay. Next, choose the correct option. The only planet in the solar system known to support life. I think everyone know. Tick it. This is a big asteroid in the asteroid belt. Ceres, first option. Ceres. Third one, the only celestial body where humans have successfully reached. Tick it. Okay. Fourth one, the largest mountain in the solar system, which is an extinct volcano. Extinct volcano. Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons. Fifth one, the largest crater on the moon. I think all of you know. Right. Okay. These are the questions. These questions write in your textbook itself. Okay. Then children, now I will give some other questions that you have to write in your notebook. Okay. First one, what is the Earth natural satellite? Second one, name the different phases of the moon. Don't name children, explain it, okay? And you can draw that picture also. And your notebook become very attractive, okay? The next, what is the universe made up of? What is the universe made up of? Fourth one, why is only one side of the moon visible from the earth? Fifth one, write a note on the other minor members of the solar system. Sixth one, what is the difference between an asteroid belt and a Kuiper belt? Difference between asteroid belt and a Kuiper belt. Okay children, I think all of you understood this chapter. All the concept is cleared, I think. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can call me or otherwise you can send a message. Okay, I think everyone will read whatever the chapter I took today. We will meet in next class. Okay, bye. All the best.